Hey YouTube, this is Cecilia Lane here. I am coming to you today to talk about what I like to call the fat girl faux pas. I was inspired to do this video by Mickey Lala 25. You have to check her out. She's a great blogger, very entertaining. Definitely take a minute to go over to her channel and view her videos. Hilarious. Anyway, so recently she posted a video about going to a store and purchasing some clothing by, gauging the size of the clothing by, how she saw herself and what she remembered her size being. And then going home and realizing, oh my gosh, these clothes are like ridiculously large. They don't even begin to fit me. So that's what this video is about. It's the faux pas, fashion faux pas, and sizing faux pas that occur as we go from the fat girl to the normal girl. Something interesting to note about the way your mind plays tricks on you. I remember when I was larger, I always had in my head that I was smaller than I was. Not that I was small, but that I was smaller than I was. And I remember I would see pictures of myself that somebody would inadvertently capture, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, what the hell? Like, I had no idea that I was that big. And I would be shocked to see how large that I was. And interestingly enough now, I see pictures and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm that skinny, and I just look completely different. Like, I'm almost unrecognizable to myself half the time. Just the way that my shoulders sit, my body is set, I mean, the way I carry myself, and then how, everything, how the clothes hang on me, everything is just so different without all that extra padding. And literally makes me almost unrecognizable even to myself at times. Like, so hilarious. The mind is a very interesting thing. So, fat girl fashion and sizing faux pas. So, I have gone into stores over my transition and picked up clothing and been like, is that gonna fit on me? I'm not sure that that's gonna fit. Let me go try that on. Like, that looks like it might be a little bit too small, or been like, oh yeah, that's just right. Gone into that room and ridiculously large on me. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking about. And then I've gone and, like, I know that I wear a size 6 or an 8 in jeans. So I've gone to Aeropostale and gotten a size 6, 7, 7, 8, I think it was, in jeans, and picked them up and been like, no, there is no damn way that my big ass is fitting into these little jeans. Like, there's barely even any space between my hands. There's no way. And then gone in the dressing room, because I know that's supposedly my size, right? So gone in the dressing room, trying them on, and found out that they fit, and damn if they don't even look good. Like, looking crazy. So I have done that on a number of occasions. Found myself picking up clothing and being just completely confused about what size I really am. And it's difficult as you're losing the weight to reconcile the new you with the old you. And that's something, I don't know what's going on. My bangs doing something crazy. Today is not a good hair day for me. Anywho, so it really takes a while to reconcile, who you used to be, who you are. It takes a lot of catch up, and even a year and a half out, I have trouble with that. Another fashion faux pas that I have made is, everybody, I'm sure, when they were like in high school and college, there were these certain fads that came in and out, like leg warmers and high-cut swimsuits and hammer time pants, and things of that nature, that they were not terribly good looking when they came out. They were just a fad. They were a fad. So fads don't necessarily have anything to do with, really what really looks good a lot of times. Sometimes they're hideous even when they do happen, yet for whatever crazy reason, because we're young and stupid, we adopt those fads and we think we look good. So I guess that's all that matters. We think we look good. But anyway, so those kind of fads, they really should stay where they came from, and they should never be seen again. However, because during that time, like, I wanted to be able to wear those certain fads, those certain looks that were really popular, but I couldn't wear because I was too large, and so it didn't look good on me. So I have made the fashion faux pas where I've gone out and found, because somebody, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, thought it would be a good idea to bring that fad back. And I found that style on the rack at a store and been like, ooh, and gone and tried it on. And yes, I did go and buy that stuff. I mean, knowing darn well, no business, because it didn't even look good when it was in style, and now I'm buying it anyways. But you know what? Because I was dying to be able to look good in it, I just had to go get it anywho. And now just sitting up in my closet, taking up space. And I mean, eventually, you know, every couple of weeks or couple of months, I end up having to go through my closet and like put it in the clothes graveyard, because there's no damn way I'm ever wearing that stuff again. Like, that is crazy. But that is another huge fashion faux pas, is trying to revisit years long past and styles and fads that should remain in the past, should never come back out again. The last one is buying clothing because it looks good on one area of my body. So everybody has like certain areas of their body that they're really sensitive about. So like when you stand in the mirror, your eye always goes to, say, like your stomach or your thighs in a certain way that they sit out or spread, or, you know, your arms and how thick they are, and you're always like doing things in the mirror unconsciously to like try and mitigate those areas that you're really sensitive about, and trying to turn yourself in just such a way so that your stomach doesn't poke out so much, or doesn't appear to poke out so much, things like that. So I have literally bought clothing as a result that look good in just that one little area. So I may, you know, be sensitive about, this is one of the things, so sensitive about, let's see how the stomach, so that it doesn't come out anymore and it like sits really nice. So I've literally bought something because it looked good there. And hideous everywhere else. Like, never had no damn business buying that in the first place, but my eye was so stuck on, you know, that it was flattering in one area of my body that I actually went out and bought that thing. And ended up having to return it, or even worse, actually wore it one time, and then at that point realized I had made this serious fashion faux pas, and then had to throw that into the clothing graveyard too. So fat girl faux pas, they are many, and they are usually pretty hilarious. I'd love to hear some of other people's fat girl fashion faux pas, sizing faux pas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, YouTube.